1731. It's also worth mentioning that Martin Luther, who by his rebellion against the Catholic Church and his creation of a new kind of false Christianity, spawned countless sects which tore 5 million people from the Catholic Church. He was born in 1483. Hernan Cortes was born 2 years later, in 1485. Hernan Cortes was the man who overthrew the Aztec Empire, making the miraculous conversion of the millions, which was facilitated by the image of Guadalupe, possible. The most significant events in Luther's life were occurring at about the exact same time that Hernan Cortes was accomplishing the overthrow of the Aztec Empire. It's almost as if at the very moment that millions in Europe were being torn from the true church, God was arranging it so that twice as many in the New World were being brought into it. The image of Guadalupe is one of the most prodigious miracles in human history. Perhaps God gave it to Mexico because the Aztec Empire was arguably the most wicked culture in human history. He wanted to counteract that level of evil with something of even greater good. The image testifies to the truth of the Catholic faith, because in her message Our Lady directed people to the bishop of the Catholic Church at the time and the traditional Catholic faith. Let those who seek the truth, and those who love the truth, and those who love the Christ embrace this message and the one true faith of Jesus Christ, the Catholic faith. Another miraculous aspect of the image of Guadalupe concerns the reading of the image. Quote, "The Indians saw something in the image of Our Lady that the Spaniards did not comprehend. In that period the Indians did their writing in hieroglyphics, so to them the image was a hieroglyphic letter. The fact that the natives read the image is most important in understanding the purpose of Our Lady's apparitions. To the Indians the image depicted a beautiful lady standing in front of the sun, a sign to them that she was greater than the sun god Huitzilopochtli, whom they worshipped. The crescent, or the moon, beneath her feet showed that their moon god, Tezcatlipoca, was less than nothing since she was standing on it. The stars they thought so much of were only a part or a portion of her mantle. At her throat was a brooch, with a small black cross in the center, reminding them that this was the emblem of the Spanish friars, and there was one greater than she." End quote. That comes from Father Harold Rahm, Am I Not Here, page 56. As we can see, the intelligence that constructed the miraculous image of Guadalupe, that conveyed exactly the message that the Indians needed to hear and to see, to bury their false notions of God and their idolatrous practices, is infinite and beyond anything humans can imagine. Reading the image caused millions of Indians to put away their idols and convert to the Catholic faith.